Hey guys, so this is an update video, since I haven't really done one. I don't know how many clips this will be. Hopefully my phone doesn't run out of memory, because I know it is low. I have to try to make room on the SD card, which means I have to go through the phone and delete all the videos I never upload, because I do vlog almost every night. I don't know, it's just a hobby, I guess. I make a lot of clips because this phone, the phone, I have to have Wi-Fi, so I want to make clips longer than 4 minutes, basically. And so I don't got Wi-Fi, and so I only could record 4-minute clips for it to upload. If it's longer, I think it's not longer than 4 minutes and 30 seconds, it won't upload without Wi-Fi. So basically, if I make more than 5 clips, I made a second part to the molars video, and it never uploaded, so I have a hard time uploading all of them. So anyways, hopefully this will be 4 clips or under. So update, we are going to be moving. My heart is torn right now because there's a house that we all love. It's very ironic, actually. It's not in this location that we are used to, but it's right next door to the house I grew up in for 6 years. As a baby, I think I was just a few months old when we moved in, and I was six and a half when we moved out, and I have the best memories in that house. That's when my sister treated me like a human being. My mom, I remember some bad memories of my mom beating me in the house over eye drops, but she treated me the best in that house, so I have the best memories of my childhood in that house. So we were, when I saw the ad a few days ago, I was just tickled pink that I looked at the address and I had to go and wake my husband up. I was just extremely excited. I knew it wasn't the house I grew up in, because this house has a laundry room, and the one I grew up in didn't. Plus the house I grew up in, when I love so much, has 2 living rooms, and I mean, there was one, I guess as a child we lived in 3 houses total with 2 living rooms, so as a child it was normal, but ever since I grew up and lived in my own places, we never had 2 living rooms. So for our family, it would be wonderful to have 2 living rooms, and there was never a house like this in our price range ever. Since I guess economy has really taken a bad turn, because there are some really nice houses in our price range, which never was before. But I'm happy and excited for it. I'll take it. Yeah, because a year ago we moved in here. We live in a duplex, a 2-bedroom, two bath, 2 bedrooms, 2-car garage. It's a nice duplex. I'm not going to complain. We live in a nice duplex. One of the nicest ones, I think. I mean, there are some 3 bedrooms, but anyways, the point is, last year this was like a deal last year, like what we're paying now. Oh, here's something. I'll make another clip anyways. I think I'm out of time anyways. Oh, my cat is tearing up the bathroom. Yeah, that's a whole other video. Anyways, so yeah, we pay might as well say we pay $1,000. Because we pay for water, which the landlord said he would pay if he saw that our water bill was decent, which it is, and he tries to make us pay for their water bill. It's just crazy. I don't like our landlord. I like the house, but it's not, we're grown out of this house, well grown out of it. It's amazing how much, a difference a year makes, honestly, because last year, I knew last year we could use a 3-bedroom, very much so, because last year we could have, we needed a 3-bedroom is pretty bad, but we just need it worse now. We honestly need a 4-bedroom now, because it would be awesome for Savannah to have her own room, because if we get a 3-bedroom, that means one of the kids have to share with Savannah, because we can't share with her no more. I mean, our room is packed with her stuff, and it's insane. So the house that I grew up, the street I grew up on, there was a house to rent as I was saying, and when we were driving down the street, when we got the address from the landlord or whatever, she said, go drive by, see if you like the area, which I knew I would. But I have to say, the street has, well, my house I grew up in looks totally different. They cut the tree down, and the house next door to it, was actually my mom's boyfriend. So I remember, like, in the middle of the night, my mom would be gone, so I'd go to the neighbor's house, but she said she was going to go get ice, but we all know what she was really doing. But yeah, his house looks totally different. His house don't look very good, but mine just looks different because it has those tree there. There's a big, beautiful tree there, and they cut it down. So sad. But anyways, so I was so excited that I read the address wrong, and I thought I read the address, so it was the one across the street from the house I grew up on. And I was really excited about that because the house that I thought that was a house to rent looked exactly like the house I grew up in, like the outside of it, different color of course, but it looked just like it. So I was super excited. I'm like, oh my god. And then all of a sudden we see like this fat Asian lady, no, not trying to call her fat, but she was big, and older lady walking out, and she's like looking at us, and we're like, what the hell? This house is supposed to be empty. Is that the landlord or what? And let me make sure I'm not over time. And we're like, what the hell? And I'm like, oh, looking at the address, I'm like, oh my god, I got the number mixed up. So it was the house right next door to the one I grew up in. And what are the chances of that happening? It's just amazing. Which, but I don't know how the floor plan's going to all work out. The one that we're going to possibly rent has a laundry room, like I said, 2 living rooms. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to look because it looks like a total different house from the outside. It's different looking than the one I grew up in, even though it's right next door. It looks different. Nice. My husband actually prefers this house other than, oh my god, my husband, I have to talk fast because I know I have to make another clip. My husband does prefer the house that is indeed for rent. He likes it better, I guess. But yeah, I have to make another clip. Okay, so clip 3. So anyways, so yeah, I want to see the inside very badly. It just seems so good of a deal, like for the price. You know, it's only $100. It's $1,100, so that's a really good deal for a house like that. It's almost 1,400 square foot. So yeah, I'm very excited, but at the same time, like I said, my heart is just breaking inside because I know I won't be able to travel for Cheyenne's school. I mean, this house is 20 minutes away driving. That's one way. And in morning traffic, I don't even know. This house is in the south area. We live in the north. You know, so it's totally different area than what we are now. There is a house that is, it's the same amount of time. I think it might even be a little bit closer to her school than we are now, just because it's a different way. But we are loving this house as well, but it's extremely smaller. It's only like, it's not even 1,200 square foot. It's like 1,100 and something. And it's a 3-bedroom, 1 living room. I don't know, but a beautiful backyard, beautiful front yard, a fenced front yard, so the kids could actually play a nice tree and everything. It's nice front yard and backyard. It's a nice inside. It's nice inside as well. Don't get me wrong. I'm just coming to the point, and I know I'm only 24, but with my kids and everything, I want to be in a house where I want to live in for a while. Like now that houses are so cheaper and all that stuff, I want to grab something that's a good deal that we can grow in. Like not meaning more babies, but meaning growing, because kids get bigger, and everything. And furniture gets even bigger as they grow. Like I don't know, maybe it doesn't, but it seems that way at least. And I want good size. I don't know. I want a 4-bedroom. That's what I want. There is one 4-bedroom, but the guy didn't call us back yet. But it's not even 1,300 square foot, so the rooms are probably not even that big. But I honestly feel like the one further away would benefit us way better with the 2 living rooms, or family room and a living room, and then has a laundry room. And and it has, I guess, a big garage as well. Not sure how big the backyard is. That is a big thing. I need it to have a nice sized backyard because I want my kids to run around and freaking play finally. We have a backyard here, but it's crap. But you know, like I feel like the house is closest to her school. It's a nice, beautiful house. Nothing's wrong with it. It's just I feel like it'll be too small. I feel like we'll move in and right away. I mean, it's almost the same. It is about the same square footage as this. It just has another bedroom and it's a house instead of a duplex. So I don't know. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. I just want to be able to grow in the house. I don't want to have to want to move in another year. You know, like I want to be satisfied with the house that we get, where I don't even want to move. You know what I mean? I'll make another clip though. So clip 4, I think. So yeah, I don't know what to do. My heart is just breaking because my mom moved constantly after I was 6. I mean, we moved a lot, and she changed my schools more than my mom changed my schools more than more than what we moved. So she changed my schools for no reason. We were living in the same place, and she had changed my schools 2 or 3 times to fit her liking. Whoever she was friends with or whatever at the time, she would change my school to wherever she was going to be at, mostly in the area, which is so wrong. I was never out of school longer than 2 years. I hated it. And this is Cheyenne's second school that she's been in. The first one wasn't my fault at all. We lived in this area for 4 years, so it wasn't because of us moving or nothing. She was getting, I don't know how to put it. Well, the teacher, first of all, was horrible. She didn't learn anything. I had to teach Cheyenne. Everything that Cheyenne knew at the end of the year, I taught her. That's how bad it was. She would just tell me what kind of movie they watched. Ridiculous. But boys were trying to have sex with her. She was getting sexually harassed by boys in her class. She couldn't even go to the girls' bathroom without boys going in there and trying to look at her privates. So enough was enough. Her hair got cut by a boy in the classroom. The teacher didn't even look after them, so it had to be done. But I waited till she finished the school year. I would never take her out in the middle of the school year. I would never move in the middle of the school year. It is summer vacation after tomorrow, so, you know, like, if we do end up moving somewhere and if she does change schools, she will start when the class starts, you know, like, the reason why I bring this up is because my mom she didn't care what time of the year it was. She just kicked me out of school, middle of the years. You know, like, she didn't care. She switched me to school sometimes 2 times in 1 school year. Ridiculous. But when I told my mom about the house in South Sac that was next door to the house that I grew up in, well, for 6 years, she yelled at me and I was so excited because I thought she would be excited because, you know, she loved that house as well. But she did move up to this area thinking it'd be better, but we ran into so much. She thought the South was ghetto, but we never had ever problems living down there, ever. And when we moved up here, my brother got jumped. My whole family got jumped by 20 teenagers in our front yard, not even lying. That's a whole other video. It was bad. It was bad. Then they got choked. So, it's just, my mom and my sister almost got their necks snapped by the neighbor. It was really bad. This area, she thinks white people are gold or something. They're not. She's just so racist, and she was just being hella racist on the phone with me, telling me that Cheyenne's going to be with a black boy, and that's what I want for my daughter, and I don't give a shit about her, and that I'm an in lover too, and just kept going on and on, saying that if I move to South Sac, I'm an in lover, and I'm not going to say the word. I went off on her, and I yelled at her and I hung up, and I couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle her ignorance. She thinks that there's a freaking black person. Oh my God, the neighborhood must be so ghetto. I'm sorry, black people are not freaking ghetto. There are white people that are ghetto. I know white people are more ghetto than some black people. In every race, you're going to have bad. I don't see why this lady doesn't get that by now. But I'm not going to have her suck my kids and myself into her ignorance. But to say the least, she texts me a billion times, cussing at me, and just going off on me for no reason, because I want to move to South Sac, because I want a better house for my kids. But I'll make another. Yeah, pretty much I got yelled at because I want to move into a better house for my kids. And I don't really care what she thinks. She don't have to come visit me. She moved to the boondocks, 30 minutes away from here, So it's really far, really far. If I moved to South, her house would be extremely far away. Say, hey, she moved 30 minutes from where I'm at now, from where she lived. For why? I don't know. I don't know why she did that. But I didn't judge her. I didn't like that she moved super far where I could never see her. That ruined our whole, that really ruined a lot of things when she moved that far, like 4 years ago. I barely get to ever see her, and then around that time she didn't have a car. So I don't know why she would even put herself in that situation. Where she lives barely has stores and everything. It's just really bad. And I didn't yell at her, like, hey, Mom, why are you doing that? I never get to see you. I never yell at her. But she's just, I honestly think she's blowing up at me because she's extremely jealous that I get to live in a house like that. I told her, I even told her on the phone that I'm thinking about traveling for Cheyenne's school. It's not that the school, because she kept saying how ghetto the school is. Well, we drove by. The school is extremely close to the house, extremely close, the elementary school, and it looks super, super nice. It even says like it has a healthy start, like all the healthy eating programs they have and stuff. So I don't think it'll be a problem. I don't think it's going to be ghetto, not meaning color, but run down. It don't look run down at all. It looks like the school puts a lot of money into their school. I have a friend who lives down there, and her school and her daughter's school goes on field trips and stuff. And Cheyenne has never been on a field trip ever in her school, but Cheyenne has at her new school has learned so much. Her teachers love her. I went to a few nights ago. I went to her school's open house or whatever it's called to see Cheyenne's improvement over the year, and her teachers just go on and on about Cheyenne and asked if she's going to stay at the school, and I said yes, because at that time I didn't, we knew we're maybe going to be moving, but trying to move closer to Cheyenne's school, not further. That was never the plan, ever. Oh, I just do that. So yeah, I don't want to pull her out because she's doing so well, and she made friends, and my heart aches, and I just almost cry in the car, like, because we all love the house that's most furthest away, and I just almost cried because when I was telling my husband I want to travel to take her, and he just added up how much it'll cost a day for gas, and I want my kids to have this nice house, and I just can't give them everything, and that just makes me so sad, because in this area it's going to cost us a good $1,500 to $1,800 to get a house like this, and it's not. I mean, you guys are thinking, wow, why is it so cheap? It must be super ghetto. It's not. Where I live, obviously, it's like the fancy, rich neighborhood, Cheyenne School. So it's just like that. If you want the same size, we could definitely get a house that, well, there ain't none right now, but it's whatever's on the market, too, when you're looking to rent. But yeah, there are some, but the ones that we did look at, none of us liked it. It was weird. It was old and weird. But it made me sad because, like, I want this house so bad, but I know there's, like, no way I can keep up with going that far, It's 80 minutes a day, 20 minutes just to drive her there. And Cheyenne really wants the house, too. She says, why can't you do it? She did say, like, she says, why can't I have everything? Why can't I have this house and have my school? But then I told her, like, that's not how it works, like, you either want the house. I told her it's up to her. I want it to be her decision at the end of the day. But, oh, God, it's 34 minutes. It's super scary when it's 34 minutes. Oh, God. At the end of the day, it's like I can't let an 8-year-old decide. Because, of course, when we go and see the inside, if it's nice, because we haven't seen the inside yet, and I'm not even sure if I want to do that to us. Because basically, of course, an 8-year-old's going to see a big old nice huge house and want it, and then she's going to say, oh, forget about school. Or, maybe she'll say that. Maybe she'll like the house so much, but then in all reality, when school starts and she goes to a new one, I don't know. And it's like, if we do end up going there, moving there, and I don't want to have to change her school ever again. Ever again. Like, that's my thing, too. It's like, this has to be the last time. And if we do move there, at least she's starting in the beginning of the school year. and you know she's going to be on her vacation break after tomorrow, so maybe it won't be so bad for her since she's on break anyways. And you know, I don't know. I don't like that at all though, because she won't see her friends. Anyways, I'm done rambling on. If you guys have any advice for me about this, then that would be awesome. Like, what would you do? I don't know. We're still looking, because I don't know if you guys believe it or not, but our 1-year lease is already up. We moved in here. Well, we got the keys like at the end of May. I don't remember what date it was. I think it was my husband's birthday or the day after. I'm not sure. And or it might have been even the day before my husband's birthday, which is the 27th. But anyways, so we got the keys, but we moved in on the 2nd. I think everything was moved in on June 2nd, I think. So yeah, our landlord wants to raise our rent up on us. So yeah, for what we can get now, we're not going to stay here because this is way too small. There's no room at all. They need another room. We live in a 2-bedroom. The kids need at least a 3-bedroom. First Cheyenne at least gets her own room, and then Owen can share with Savannah. But I would really love a 4-bedroom. But who knows? I don't know. I'm keeping my eyes open. I do want to move soon, though. You know, within the week, I would like to get it started. And it's a process because once you look at the house, then you have to do the whole application and everything. So, you know, sometimes it takes a long time. But it's nice moving when you're not getting forced to move out. This is totally our decision, and it just feels good. So, yeah, it's about in time. But anyways, so that's the update on that. Like 6 clips later. Sorry I talked so long about one thing. But so anyways, about my teeth. I looked at my teeth and with a flashlight, and this is embarrassing, but my husband said that, you know, if you had cavities or whatever, you would see it from the bottom. Like, you know, if you look up, like at the bottom of it, you would see, you know, black or whatever. Well, I looked, and the tooth that's hurting back there, definitely, my husband looked at my mouth. He's like, oh, your teeth are just growing in very crookedly, and it's still there. I'm like, no, it's not there. It's not there, babe. Don't you feel that? And I put his finger on off and everything. I'm like, that's gum, babe. And there's a little bit of my tooth left, like the long, sharp piece at the side, at the end or whatever. I'll make another clip. And so, like, I don't know. It's not his mouth, so he doesn't get it. But I looked at the flashlight, and the very back, the tooth, because every time I eat, I'm like, why does it hurt so much? Well, I put my finger and I bit down, and it's actually it's the tooth that's next to the tooth that broke off. So the very back molar broke off. Like, there's only, like, the side of the molar there. And the one that's next to the one that broke off, so the second last molar, and that's one that's really hurting every time I chew or anything. Like, if I bite on something very tiny, it hurts, and it sucks because I only can eat on this eye now, and this eye is starting to hurt. It's freaking me out. I told you guys I have a feeling all my teeth are going to fall out, but anyways, I looked at the flashlight, and I see, like, it's just rotten. Like it starts from, like, the top of the tooth, back here, just, like, black. Like, well, I don't know, it's black. It's not black, but it just looks rotten. Dark. It just, like, part of my tooth, like, the upper part. Not the whole tooth or nothing, like, by the gums. So, yeah, it's obviously not doing good. And I looked at the bottom, and it's starting on the bottom as well. Like, the back like, all of my back molars, just say like that, are, like, rotting. And I don't know why. Well, I do know why. My mom never really took me. I've been to the dentist when I was a child, but not as much as my brother and sister. She kind of just, like, I was the last, I got neglected. And then, I don't even remember the last time I've been to the dentist, to tell the truth. I don't know, 8, I don't even know. And now I don't got no dental insurance at all. I brush my teeth on the regular basis. That's so much a brush can do. If you have cavities, I wasn't aware about cavities because my husband always said to look at the bottom because my teeth have been hurting for a while. I couldn't eat sweets and stuff. It just hurts. Whenever I did eat like a cookie, it was just, it hurt so bad. And you guys know I don't eat sweets a lot anyways. I avoid sweets all I can because of, headache reasons and stuff like that. But whenever I did eat a cookie, it hurt a lot. Sure. So yeah. So so much brushing could do to get cavities, and my teeth are not black from the bottom. It's on the top, on the actual side of the tooth, like the side of the tooth. So I don't know. It's weird. I don't know why it's all happening. I don't know. One thing, and I know this is so weird, but when I take my medication, I can't swallow pills. Well, I don't know, a couple months ago, I honestly choked on one of my freaking pills. So, yeah, that freaked me out. So ever since then, well, I have been doing this for a while, but I usually just put the medication in my mouth and let it dissolve with soda in my mouth. And I usually just, before I almost choked on it, I let it dissolve to a certain size and I'll swallow it. Well, that's when I choked on it. Then I let it dissolve all the way. So I think the soda might be just making my teeth really bad, letting soda sit in my mouth for that long, because it takes a long time sometimes for it to dissolve. So yeah, I don't know. It's not good, but when we were looking at the house, we saw we were driving to the shopping center, and we saw $25 to get an exam, an X-ray, and a consultation for $25. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Time. Let me make it. It really sucks though that Medi-Cal here, they don't pay for dentists at all. There's nothing there for dentists. If you guys know of any insurance, I'm willing to pay a month or whatever. Any kind of dental insurance, please let me know, because yeah, you need good credit for all of it, and I do have medical bills on my credit from back when we didn't have no insurance when we lived in Nevada. So I do have medical bills in my name, so I don't have the best of credit at all. Well, that's the only thing I have on my credit, but so yeah, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. It's I can't eat now. It's starting to hurt everywhere, and tonight I barely ate, and I'm getting headaches from not eating now. It's really bad because I could barely eat now. The littlest, tiniest piece gets on the side, I just can't eat it. It hurts. The whole tooth hurts. And it ricochets all the pain in my mouth, and it's horrible. And on top of all this, my back wisdom teeth are growing, so it really sucks. So yeah, if you guys have any recommendations, I live in California, so I don't know what there is. My husband was talking about Western Dental or something like that. Maybe they'll do a payment plan, but I think I'm the one that has to have the job, so I don't know. And yeah, so anyways, that's the update. What's going on? My knee's still crackling. No, it's not going to do it. No, it's not going to do it. No, yeah, it does. Oh, that's why. My whole leg's asleep. I hate when that happens. Ouch. Hold on. Well, anyways, you guys don't want to see that anyways. So yeah, just a lot of health stuff going on with me, and I can't, let me just make sure, I can't do the family vlogs anymore because my computer is out of memory. It's totally out of memory. I could barely write a status on Facebook without my computer freezing. That's how bad it is. So my phone is just the best way to make videos. I only do it 4 minutes, and it takes so long to upload. And I know it's probably an 8-minute clip already, but I'm gonna try to upload it because I know I've been horrible with videos. But I try to get a clip of Savannah here and there. And the webcam, I can't do it on the webcam because that takes memory off my computer. So I can't upload my chip and stuff. So I can't even, or my memory card, I call it a chip. But I have been lacking taking pictures or home videos of the kids. It's very depressing. So I need a new computer whenever we're done moving. We'll see how much money we have, and hopefully I can spare a computer out of it. So anyways, just depends what house we get. But yeah, keep us in your thoughts for the house, because I really just want it to go smoothly, and let me know your thoughts on what house we should get, or what you think. I don't know. Just leave a comment. So yeah, and I'll try to get back to you guys. I'm really bad at that, but I'm going to try to get back to you guys. A lot of things are going on. I'm really busy with trying to look for a new house and stuff. But anyways, I'll talk to you later. Bye.